Hi everyone, I'm your mistress of manifestations and welcome to my YouTube channel. Cheers! This is going to be a reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. How are you, my darling Aries? How's everyone doing? This is a general reading. Not all the messages here are going to resonate with you, but if it does, claim it 100%. Now, I'm assuming this is your sun sign. I want you to find out where your other sign placements are. Your moon, your rising, your Venus. Google free birth chart calculator, put in your details, calculate your chart for free, find out where those placements are, Aries. And for example, if your moon, is in Libra, your Venus is in Capricorn, go to my channel, watch those readings. Your sun sign or your sun placement is just one mini facet of you. You are a sum total of 12 houses. So find out where your other placements are. Go to my channel, watch those readings, and I guarantee you there will be additional messages there for you. Now, Aries, I'm going to start by just asking the three cards as to what Aries needs to know right now. Ready? My Aries, please, Spirit. My Aries, please, Spirit. Okay. All right. I have four cards for you. And this is my botanical inspiration card. These are very different cards. It's about flowers and messages on them. You have tuber rose, dangerous pleasure. This is very Saturnian. This is like forbidden love. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. You know what this is telling me also about? The Fool. Somebody who's willing, and that's you, Aries. Somebody who's willing to take a risk and take that leap of faith. There are two meanings here. One is there's some forbidden, hidden, something that you're not supposed to do, which has got that element of danger in it that you are doing. Secondly, some of you are being asked, to get that trigger for courage. Violet, faithfulness and modesty. This is very much like the Virgo energy. Maybe some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. My God, some of you are being prepared to receive some knowledge. Maybe it's going to be some kind of a shocker. So you're kind of being prepped up by the universe. This is what I think. Garden heliotrope. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. I love this card. This is wish fulfillment. This is like the star card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Dream big. Dream big. There is no cap to how much you can dream. Break all those barriers. Open your mind and dream as big as you can. Magnolia. Nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Some of you have been, your self-esteem has taken a blow, Aries, and you're being asked to revamp that, to take control back of yourself, of your own power, your self-esteem, your self-worth. False indigo. This word false. Whenever this card has come out, either the Seven of Swords, or the Mask in my other card, Situations Tarot deck has come out. Let's see. Immersion and intuition. Okay. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. When they say the ending is the 12th house, the 12th house is about hidden matters. Secret is the Pisces house. And then I have your card, the Aries, remember? Dangerous pleasure, the Fool. So I have some kind of an ending here. And some kind of a falseness is going to be revealed to you. And then you have the courage to take that leap of faith. Aries, I'm getting a strong sense that some of you are going to go through a tower moment. Something is going to be revealed to you. Somebody's falsehood, something. And this has eroded your self-esteem. It's going to be restored. And I love that card of dreams being fulfilled and faithfulness and modesty. If your loyalty has been tested, you have not been found wanting, somebody else has. Now, now. Before I forget, apply this reading to you, Aries, or to the person you're thinking about when you come across this reading. If you do know the zodiac sign of that person, go to my channel, watch those readings too. You will get a totally different message or a different angle, a different perspective to whatever you're asking. And all those lovely people who are watching this reading for an Aries, i.e. my cross watchers, namaste and welcome. Okay, Aries, here we go. Aries, Aries, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Give me some cards for my Aries, please. My Aries. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. I'll see what your major arcanas are first. All right. My God. Are the children involved here? The Tower. Remember I told you I was sensing this energy. The Tower. It's the Scorpio. Scorpio energy, my darlings. There are a lot of pages here. There are children here. Gemini, the lovers, by making a choice. By making a choice. Now, you, my darlings, are showing up as a fire sign, okay? Queen of Wands. Oh, off the charts, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Somebody who's got such magnetism and charisma. Look at all the fire in this card. Look at all the red. This is somebody who has fashioned her life, somebody who has fought for what she wants, somebody who has created great wealth and abundance. And I'm saying wealth, although this is not a pentacle card. When I see the Queen of Wands, it's like a magical queen. What she wants, that driving force within her, it's like a fire that burns so bright. You're showing up as somebody who's extremely fiery, and this is your suit. You're a fire sign. You are showing up in your beautiful element. You are showing up as somebody who's very passionate. You know, whether it's lust or sexy, it's all those things. It's just pure magnetism. You have the ability to create. You're very sexual, competent. Okay, these are the keywords. So apply this reading to you or to the person you're thinking about. Now, somebody's very desirable, generous, fiery. Now, the low vibration of this is somebody could be a little egoistic, right? Leo, the Leo energy, showing up beautifully in your element. Now, there are 3 pages here. I have the Page of Pentacles, I have the Page of Wands, and I have the Page of Cups. You know, I'm wondering if y'all are choosing between 3 people, but there is a huge age difference. I do not know that. I'm just putting this out there. One of them is a Page of Cups. This is somebody who's very sweet, sensitive, loving, caring, emotional, head in the clouds, Pisces energy, dreamer. Then you have a Page of Wands, a little fire, passionate, enthusiastic, fiery young person that you're dealing with. Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very, very grounded, somebody who doesn't have the complete opposite of this. Okay, complete opposite of that. This is somebody who's very much in the here and now, somebody who's very diligent, hardworking. I do not know if you're dealing with 3 people, but they're all showing up as pages. See, the Queen and the Page is a very big age difference, guys. It's too big an age difference. I do not think either they're 3 children, or I'm going to take one more card to see if I can see who you're dealing with. Look, this is about love because I have the 2 of Cups. This is somebody with whom there has been a spark. Look at these 2 people looking at each other. They're lost in each other's eyes. There's a lot of love here. And cups are always your emotions. It's like you're connecting with each other mentally, emotionally. There's this beautiful aura of light, okay, which seems to be coming out from both your hearts, because cups are your emotions, and it's like your hearts. It's like it's a heartfelt connection. But there's a lot of chemistry and beautiful, sweet energy here. Now, I'm going to ask a question as to who you could be dealing with. And if I do not get a clear answer, I'm going to take my major arcana cast. Tell you who you're dealing with. Spirit, can you tell me who Aries is dealing with, please? Wow, a lot of cards did fall. Now, you've got, while I got these cards, you've got two more major arcanas. You have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. This is Archangel Michael. Hi, Michael. And you have the World card. This is again Jupiter energy. Now, this is about love, okay? Oh, my nose ring. This is about love, guys. This is about love. And when I have the Hierophant here, it could be about a marriage or some kind of a committed partnership where, see, the Hierophant is about doing things by the book. This is nameless, faceless organizations, institutions, that red tape, blue tape, pink tape, all those kind of governmental organizations that, make you go nuts. Now, this, along with the Two of Cups, tells me that this is a committed partnership. I feel this. And are there 3 children, guys? Just wondering, Now, you're dealing with a knight. Look, there is an age difference here or a maturity difference here. And I somehow feel that those 3 little pages that have come out, you could have 3 children, okay? Or maybe one is on the way. I don't know. But I feel there's an age difference in this couple here, okay? Both of you are showing up as fire. Now, this Knight of Wands is a Sagittarius energy, and we have the Temperance card here. Now, while the Temperance card is about moderating your life, bringing about balance, there's total imbalance. This person doesn't want to commit. Okay, so perhaps you're dealing with somebody where there's a huge spark, there is chemistry, there is love, there's passion. There's no commitment. That's what you want. The first message that popped into my head, you guys have kids, but there is still nothing on paper. I don't know why I felt the need to say this. I feel this. Or some of you already have kids, but you still haven't signed the dotted line, or somebody is dilly-dallying this process. I feel this. And the Knight of Wands is somebody who likes to travel, who loves adventure. Now, the key words for the Knight of Wands is somebody who is Knights are always very, very fast-moving energy. The Knight of Wands comes in with charging in with this passion, this fire, this heat. And I think, okay, whatever they come with is immature. It's a little, bit of a small cup, it's never that big ass cup that you want. It's that little bit of love, that sweet, innocent, crushy love, the one that they're crushing on you from a distance. When this card comes, is a card of divine timing. This is a card of gossip. And this card is also a small offer. And this person is not coming in with the offer that you want, and the offer you want is on the lines of the Hierophant. Okay, this is also a card of Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. This is about a commitment by the book where you sign the papers, you exchange the rings, you go to the office and register your marriage and all that jazz. You do all that paperwork. This person is not about that. There's a lot of passion here. They come rushing in, to meet you. A lot of passion and, oh, I want you, you're mine, and all that thing. But when it comes down to coming with that commitment, I love you. They buy you chocolates, they buy you flowers, they buy you small little things. They give you a little bit of energy of, love, stability, passion. But this Knight of Wands is somebody who's very lustful. Why do I say that? Because it's almost like they hold that wand of passion and chase you. Are you being chased by someone? They are showing up as very immature. Aries, let me put this out there. You are being chased by somebody who doesn't want to grow up. I'm getting this mentally. And you're showing up as very mature. You're showing up somebody who's self-made. Are you somebody who's a mom? And you're dealing with somebody who is very immature, extremely immature. I think there's a point of being tired now, dealing with this immature energy. Now, the Page of Wands, by the way, is a minor arcana of the Fool, okay? It's about divine timing. It's about gossip. This could be a new offer from a young fire sign. There is somebody younger than you in your energy who is crushing on you. I feel this, who's really crushing on you. Now, the Page of Pentacles could also be good news about health. So if any of you are not feeling well and your health is not on point, I am here to tell you. And if I combine that with the Hierophant card, if you're expecting some results or something from the hospital or something from an agency, there is good news coming in. There is good news coming in. Okay. Now, I feel that this individual, okay, constantly pretends to be studying this offer. Okay, there is a lot of passion here, huh, Aries? You guys really connect well. But they constantly seem to be studying this offer and they're always coming up with this small little offer. It's like a little offer. There's a lot of potential. I know there is. But you are showing up as somebody so mature that you're tired. I don't know why I feel somebody here feels tired of waiting for an offer to come in. The person you're dealing with is so childish that it's going to take them a long time, I'm telling you, to come in with this offer, because every time you try to bring up this subject, it seems like they just want to avoid it. And I'll tell you why I feel that. Now, before I move away from the pages, I want to go over again with this Page of Cups. This is a miniature childish offer of love. This is also somebody coming in with an apology, somebody who's crushing on you. You have somebody crushing on you who is younger, but they refuse to grow up mentally and they refuse to come in with an offer that you want. This is about love, about choices. It's about choices, a Gemini card. Now, I'll tell you what this relationship is about and how it feels. The Nine of Cups, this is somebody's wish fulfillment. I do not know if it is their wish fulfillment or yours. Could be both of yours too, because I have the Two of Cups here. I have the Two of Cups here. This could be both of your wish fulfillments, okay? Where both of you feel that, wow, this relationship, if it works out, it's going to be amazing, all right? It's amazing. Or somebody has a drinking problem. Just putting this out there. Hey, comment below and let me know, Aries. Please, 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 please. Now, this relationship is about fights. See, when you're dealing with somebody immature and you're showing up as a queen, they are showing up as a knight and a page. I think this knight has three facets. They always have, do they have money problems? Are you giving them money too? There's more going on here than love. I think somebody here is giving a lot to somebody. And it's not just their time, their emotions, their love. It's also money. I feel this because this night, whoever you're dealing with, A, there is an age difference. B, they're immature. And C, whatever they give you is a bit, it's like one portion. You're giving them like copious amounts. And I think you're also giving them money or you're also supporting them financially. I feel this. There's a lot of fighting going on here. And somebody does not have your back here, man. Look at this person. They love to fight. You're dealing with somebody very childish. Yeah. Guys, you're dealing somebody very childish. And I think it's irritating someone. I'm getting that message. It's bothering somebody. Like, what are you doing? I think somebody's sitting and thinking, what am I doing with this person? It's a child. It's like you have to babysit them. That's the word, babysitting. And you're like, I don't want to babysit somebody. I want somebody at my level to deal with. You're tired of babysitting this person. It's like you're their nanny. What? So there's a lot of fighting. This person loves to fight. It's like they want to win everything. It's a very childish person. And as you can see, somebody behind is sitting there waving that white flag. They don't care. There's a lot of verbal arguments, a lot of fights, holding back. Somebody here is hoarding. And I think they are not just hoarding their emotions, but they're also hoarding money. Are you giving money to this person? Yeah, I can't shake this message off, man. You giving money to somebody, in the beginning, I think this person pretended that we're on the same page. We have the same beliefs. Look at them looking at each other eye to eye. Okay. And perhaps they even told you, it doesn't matter if I'm younger, so what? I have the maturity. I believe in the institution of marriage. But as the days and the months have gone by, you realize this is, like I told you, a project where somebody's so childish, you feel like you're babysitting them. And you are somebody showing up as so mature, somebody who's created abundance, somebody who is, on point, not just you're fiery, you're passionate, you're magnetic, your aura just goes from room to room to room. And this person is hella passionate about you. Perhaps they have this huge crush on you. So somebody have a huge crush on you. And they try to, convince you to hang on because they are evolving. They're giving you all these jazz. I'm evolving, I'm changing, I'm growing. They're holding back on everything. This person's heart is crossed. By the way, let me tell you, there's a lot of passion and sex, yeah. But their heart is crossed. They do not want to be vulnerable. They do not want to share. And I think they have problems sharing money as well. You're the money bags, spending the money on them. Now, when I see this card, the lovers, I want you to notice something in this card. These are two people who are lost in each other's arms, pretty much like this. Okay. Connection, off the charts connection. They're drenched in water. Okay. It's like they're drowning in their emotions for each other. The woman is almost naked. She's open. The man is wearing a suit of armor. There's somebody here who's very guarded. Their heart is closed off. They do not want to be vulnerable. Fighting, words, swords, fighting, defensive, defensive. Now, this is a Nine of Wands. There's somebody who's exhausted. Now, when I see this card and I see all those wands behind, okay, these are all wands are your passion. Okay, somebody has put in a lot of passion into something. This is just one before the Ten of Wands. Now, when I see this card, I feel somebody feels tired today, exhausted. Now, there are two messages I get here. Somebody has put in so much of passion into this relationship that they feel like, what, we have to guard this now. I put in so much of my effort into this. Let me just be cautious and guard this relationship with all my heart. But on the other hand, somebody has put up a wall and they're totally closed off, like I said. Do they have the passion? Yeah. Why are they closed off? Why are they closed off? Somebody here who's not opening up to you. And you, on the other hand, I'm getting this feeling, because this is wonderful, the Ten of Wands, and that is exhaustion on steroids. Somebody here is exhausted. You have put in so much of work, and you feel like you are a nanny. This is a project for you. You're taking care of somebody. It's like you are I don't know, you have an apprentice under you. I don't know what messages these are. This is like a project for you, and you're tired of working on this project. You're tired. I feel somebody here is losing faith in a person. Okay. Somebody here is also losing trust. There is something that falls indigo, the card that came out before. The masks are falling off somebody's faces. I feel this. And that's why the Tower card is so important. Somebody's being thrown out. And this ivory tower that they're being thrown out of is, what you built. But the foundations weren't strong. You thought that this relationship had a great potential because this individual, okay, was telling you that they're growing, they're evolving, and then you'll grow together and it's going to go to a commitment, but you're tired of waiting. You're tired of defending this, and you're tired of them being defensive and closed off. You are exhausted putting in all the work in this relationship. And I think this is very one-sided because in this card, like I told you, somebody's been giving and giving. And look at all the hands taking. I feel that you've been giving them a lot of money. You've been giving them your money, your time, and of course yourself. Of course yourself, and somebody's just been taking and taking and taking. I also wonder if somebody is feeling exhausted because this relationship, okay, is lopsided, where the whole brunt or the weight is being carried by you and you can't take it anymore. Imagine having a 10-pounder strapped to your head, one to your arms, one to your shoulders, one to your legs, and you're trying to walk. You can't. You're one before the 10 where you're tired now. It's enough. You feel beaten and battered and bruised. I also wonder if some of you have a child. I think you have a child. Somebody has a child too. Archangel Michael is here to tell you that you need to bring moderation into this. It is one-sided. Can I give you another message? Are some of you crushing on somebody younger? Aries. This person has no maturity. You're the one who's cooking up all these fantasies in your head about them. This individual is totally immature. They're very happy with the sex and you buying them gifts and, spending fun times with each other. Archangel Michael is to tell you need to balance something out because this is totally imbalanced. And I think apart from the age and the maturity difference, you're also giving them more. And it was time for this tower to come in. It was time for this tower to come in because somebody here is feeling exhausted and tired, exhausted to a point of, I just cannot continue. And somebody showing up as so childish. I also wonder if you are a Queen of Wands with a child, say the Page of Wands, okay? And this person, okay, has either you have believed that they could, grow faster, and I'm not talking physically, to become somebody responsible, Page of Pentacles, like you saw this potential in them, that there is a potential that they can become stable. And then the Cups, the Page of Cups, you thought there was a huge scope for them to grow emotionally, but they're only showing up as passion and sex. And either you are crushing on them or they are crushing on you, but there is somebody who's extremely immature. Now, this Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, look at this worry in this card. Nightmares, sleeplessness. With this Knight of Wands energy, this is such a quick moving energy. They keep rushing in and out. And I also wonder if for some time of the week, they just disappear. And that's why you stay awake like this, wondering, where are they? Are they okay? And you're still, remember that card of faithfulness and modesty. You've been very faithful, but they are not. That dangerous pleasure. Remember the first card that came out? I think that's what describes them. Dangerous pleasure. They're doing something and they're young, so they have that hot blood and that rod of passion that they take and run behind whatever they want. And you stayed awake wondering, like you'd worry about a child. Just putting this out there. I'm not saying that you're cradle snatching or you're dealing with somebody who's under 18. No, but there's a huge age difference here. Come on, Aries, comment below. Let me know if this is true. I feel this, yeah. And you're like, my God, I can't stay awake like this, yeah, sitting and stressing about this person. Where are they? And then they come up with some stupid excuses, and that Page of Cups is also apologies. Oh, I forgot my phone. Oh, I couldn't charge it. All those stupid excuses children give you. I lost my charger. Yeah, mom. I mean, I'm just giving you an example. And you go like, you know what? I didn't sleep, man. And that moon there in the background, as you can see here, it's about secrets, hidden information. I don't know what you found out, but something has just come in. And I feel what has come in, okay, this is passionate wands of fire being sent through the air. I don't know if you received communication or you found out about communication. Pisces, this is for me. Full, total confusion. I think they're confusing you and they're confused. Both are valid here. Both. They're living dangerously. Either they're going out drinking a lot. The Nine of Cups could be going out and partying like hell. For you, it's the Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. For them, it could be about going and drinking with friends, hitting up people, sending out sexting with people. I'm getting all this kind of input. They're very childish, yeah. They still do not want to commit because if that Knight wants a commitment phobic, he will not commit. They want to enjoy their singlehood and have, whatever they want, whatever. I do not know. And they have their options open. Perhaps they're seeing this one should I take that? It's like something that they're doing, which is a dangerous pleasure. I don't know what it is. This Tower card that has come in has revealed something to you. Remember, I told you I felt that card, that Tower, something is coming in, that your faithfulness and modesty, okay, is being reimbursed by them by living dangerously and indulging in stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. And there you are trying to build, okay, relationship brick by brick and brick. And you're putting in all the hard work, and there the universe comes and breaks it down because they're like, you know what? No need. Stop. This person is not worth it. Okay. Now I'll give you another message I'm getting here. This person has a habit okay, of coming back with this apology, with this, I'm so sorry. And they confuse you. They confuse you, or they play with your emotions. Somebody who's manipulating you, yeah. They have all their options open, but they keep giving you this spiel that they are going to commit. And I think somewhere you have such a big crush on this person. Now you can reverse the roles too. That you feel like, my God, this is my wish fulfillment. What a connection we have. Our sex is so hot. There's so much of potential. See, you are stuck on the potential you see. But in reality, what is showing up is you giving and giving an imbalance. That's why Archangel Michael is here to tell you to moderate it. Look at the hands taking from you. Some of you have lost money too. I feel this. This is, this Tower card has just forced you to take a break. It's just told you to quit, hold turkey, take a forced break where you have decided to suspend activities with someone, to take a break, reevaluate, to think. And I think there is a possibility for you to complete the cycle. And when the World card comes out, this is Jupiter energy. It's a card of, round and round, you go around the world. It's a globe. So you go round and round, in cycles with this person, them promising you that they're going to, I keep getting the sentence that we're going to grow together, you're my inspiration, baby. I love you so much. I want to be just like you, and you're like, wow, this person looks up to me. And like, you have a bit of an ego too. Let me put that out there as well. Because, Leo, as a fire sign, they love to be on stage. And you are somebody who is such a role model for this person that, they've made you feel like they put you on a pedestal and they're really crushing on you and they're very hot and passionate. And you felt, what, this person has so much potential. Plus, they're telling me they want to marry me someday. Come on now. I have to put in a little more hard work because they're childish. It's okay. But after a point of going around that same mountain 20 times, I don't know how many years, perhaps 6, 7 years at least, you're tired. This is ending a huge karmic cycle that has been burdensome for you, but you are graduating from it, away from this childish energy. And this person is going to do their best to keep you there. I'm telling you, either with confusion or what, I do not know. They're either going to keep coming back with apologies. They're going to keep coming back because they're really crushing on you, or you're crushing on them. There is some, I don't know the word. It's not crush also. Yeah, it is crushing. It's like your obsession. I just want you to know that if by some chance you do find out that they're indulging in forbidden stuff, the dangerous pleasures that you're not supposed to be doing, I do not know if it is illegal substances as well or drugs. Alcohol is definitely here. Sex-based behavior is definitely here. I don't know if they're doing anything else which is illegal. And they're going to keep coming back apologizing. Please, please, please take cognizance of this. They kind of know, that soft spot in you, and they're playing you. They're a player because the Knight of Wands is a hell of a player, man. He knows which side of the bread is buttered, and he knows how to butter you up. He knows how to charm you, charming, sexy, passionate, driven, hot. Baby, let's go. I'm down. I love you. All that, you're doing it to 10 people. You're tired. You found out. And you also realize that if you do not bring this cycle to a close, you'll go around the one more cycle with them. You do not have the patience anymore. Somebody is exhausted. And I think I'm talking to a mother and a child here. There is a parent here. Could be, don't go by the sex of the cards. Could be a father and a child dealing with a woman like this who's childish. Okay. There's some childish behavior here. And I think you have a home and everything, and you're throwing somebody out of that house. The universe showed you what this person is about, the manipulation. Now, Aries, I'm going to take another deck, of course. But before I do that, I want to just take some major arcana cards to see who are you dealing with right now, who is coming towards you. Here's one more. Okay. Look, the Hierophant is a very, very strong energy here. It's come out twice, Taurus. Dealing with a Taurus. Watch my Taurus readings on my channel. Please go to my playlist and watch those readings. Apart from that, this person has definitely, what's that word, promised you marriage, or you thought that, if you could hang on here with this person and work with them, help them grow, your intentions are good. I'm not calling you out. Okay, you really, really felt that there was potential in this person. That person has to reciprocate that. They are not. They are not. This was somebody's wish fulfillment. I felt that. And that card came out about devotion and dreams fulfilled. Remember in the first pile of cards I took out, the botanical inspirations? This relationship could be at a distance, huh? Or somebody is crushing on you on social media, dealing with an Aquarius. Now, this is also a relationship at a distance. The star is something at a distance. Are you dealing with somebody who's at a distance from you and they're your wish fulfillment, or vice versa? And you feel, or you could be somebody who has a good social media presence, or maybe they have a lot of Instagram followers because of their body and all that jazz. There's something about social media going on here. Or perhaps you found out that they are communicating with a lot of people on social media platforms, i.e., on dating sites, all that jazz. That's possible too. Okay. And the last card I have for you is the Capricorn card, Temptation. I'll give you two messages. Remember that dangerous pleasure, the first card that came out. Told you there's a Capricorn energy here. Dealing with a Capricorn, go watch my readings on Capricorns. Secondly, two messages here are very tempted by this person. This person does something to you, and I don't know what they do. Maybe they're very passionate, man. You're an older person, okay? And this person like floats your boat, tickles your pickle, does stuff to you that nobody has done to you before. I don't know, takes you to places where no man has gone before. I'm just putting this out there. And I don't mean to be vulgar, but I'm just telling you, there's somebody who revs you up, that passion. Yeah, they do all that. But they, my darlings, are indulging in something which is dangerous. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it is dealing with many people online, or they have some sexual kinks or pleasures. I've given you this message before. There's somebody here who's younger, who likes older women. Cougar alert. Sugar mama. You can reverse it too and make a sugar daddy, and you have a younger Lolita who's lusting after older men who have money. I feel this too. I'm just putting this out there. This person could have a drinking problem. They could be obsessed with you, or you are obsessed with them. This is what I'm feeling strongly from this. Now, I'm going to take some cards from my situation star. Okay, Aries, let's see what are the messages I can give you. This last message I got in my mind about the Lolita, or this, young stud gigolo, this type of energy is pretty strong here. Pretty strong here. And with so many options open, they're dealing with many older women online. Is that what you found out, that you were just one of them? One of those sugar mummies? Spirit? Okay. Comment below, let me know, Aries, please. So tired of babysitting this person. The sugar daddy and the sugar mummy is in my ears right now. Okay, this one card just wanted to follow. Okay, come on, Aries. I'm going to give you some clear messages, okay? Give me some messages for my Aries, please, Spirit. So this could be a totally different message, but we'll see. I want to first start by telling you this is what this person is about: sex, desire, guilty pleasures, dangerous pleasures, forbidden things, lust, desire, sex. This is what they're vibrating at, the lower vibration, the distorted frequency, the distorted version, or the distorted the vibration of their swadhisthana, which is their sacral. Now, the sacral chakra is in that part of your body that holds your sexual organs. That doesn't mean you grab what you have and run with it all the time. It just means that's where the fire is in your loins, in that part of your body. To do what? To create your life. That's what you are doing with that fire energy. You're not vibrating from the lower vibration of that, which is, sex, passion, heat, lust, sex. No, that's what they are. Did you know that you're dealing with a player? Both of you are very fiery, okay? Your sacral is on point. You're using it to create your life, okay? You are constantly remodeling your life, even though it burns down, whatever endings have happened in your life, you have been able to rise like a phoenix from those ashes and use that heat and that passion, not just for sex. I'm not saying that you're a cold fish, but you are not just running with that. This person is. All the heat that they have, they're using it to chase people. It's all about sex, desire, lust. And they have got you entwined in this, and I think this is a younger person who's hitting on you. Perhaps it's, making you feel good because, as women, when we have a younger person who's really on point hitting on us, of course it makes you feel good. You feel like, wow, this person is so hot and happening. Yeah, this person could have anybody. All those thoughts keep coming to our mind. It's natural. But you found out the true, what can I say, the true MO. All right. So once you know what the agenda is, you behave like you when you didn't know about it, it's okay. But now you know. So when you know, you have the free will to cut it out, cut them out. And trust me, they are going to feel the pinch, not you. Now, this person you thought was your twin flame, where this connection was off the charts. You thought you were two mirrored souls, connecting with each other. And, this was many lifetimes before you arrived in different bodies and you've connected. I understand all that. I'm not making fun of it. It is true. This is not the only life we've lived. And hence we meet some people and something triggers, and you go like, why does this person feel so familiar? Because you've met them before in a different body, in a different way. This was something like that, this magnetic off the charts connection. Now, this was what you wanted, correct? The Hierophant is here. You wanted this. I think this person also kind of alluded that I want this too. This is my ultimate goal, to be with you permanently, to have a wedding in the Bahamas. I don't know. Long-term relationship was on your mind. I don't think that was on their mind. They just used it to keep you there. Now, there are children here. Remember, I told you the 3 pages showing up is, there has to be children on somebody's part, and I think it's on your part. Perhaps you're a single mom, who's gone through a divorce. I feel this court paperwork file. Maybe you're somebody who's just got divorced. Now, don't have the Queen of Swords here, but I feel there is a mother and a child, there's a parent or a father and a child, somebody who's just become single, where your life may not have been very happy, but it was all about your home and taking care of stuff. You've not had that sex or that passion or that romance. And this person, oh boy, they came with it like copious amounts of passion, lust, and sex. You're like, whoa, this is what I was missing. But you didn't know you would have to babysit them along with your child. Now, this energy here, I do not get. Okay, so I'm going to take one more card. I do not know what this is. Who is retaliating and who wants to punish somebody? I don't know if you're dealing with somebody, okay, or your ex is wanting to punish you because this legal paperwork filed. I feel somebody is going through a very painful divorce where somebody's trying to punish you, okay, in a legal court of law by using their children. Just putting this out there. Now, somebody's moving. You're moving locations like the Chariot card. You're moving away, okay? Or perhaps you've moved. Did you move after you got divorced, and that's where you met this person? Or there's some talk about a move. Either you want this individual, because the star card is somebody at a distance. Do you want them to move towards you? Just putting this out there. Somebody has a lot of anger issues. I got some toxicity here. Now, the Nine of Cups could be drinking issues. This could also be anger issues. And I feel somebody is just closed off. Okay. And every time you try to touch the topic about commitment, because you want a long-term relationship, that was your main idea when you took up this assignment, i.e. them. It triggers them to rage, ready to explode. And then when I see the ready to explode, and this card too, maybe your ex, for those people who are going through a painful divorce and you've met this younger fire sign who's so adventurous and so different from your ex, this could be their personality, your ex's personality, retaliation, fights. But here I feel, I'll give you another message. This younger fire sign that you're dealing with, I have the Five of Swords here, remember? They love to fight. You didn't give me this. They do stupid, silly things to retaliate against you. I feel this to punish you. Maybe they hold back from sex. I don't know. This is another message I'm getting. Childish behavior. Maybe they just don't want to give, they hold back from what you want. This is a very lust-based relationship. I'm going to be honest with you, Aries. Okay. May have started as a spark. Like I said, somebody had convinced you that they were your twin flame and etc. But there is no maturity here. And this is a very childish, immature fighting, retaliation. You didn't do that. I didn't do this. You went in. It said, I did. When you start to count who did what, the relationship is over. Let me be honest with you. Now, I don't know what you found out, but I think you did find out about some escapade, because this Knight of Wands is about travel and adventure. I don't know what they're doing, and then the card of dangerous pleasure. If there's somebody who travels for work, okay, they're using it as a huge excuse to have their escapades, and their escapades are all based on sex. Okay, it's all about lust. I don't know. I feel this. I'll give you another meaning, another message here. This meeting, two or more people discussing planning. I think this person travels for work. They go out for business trips. Okay. That's where they do this, their escapades. I don't know who they're sleeping with. Perhaps they have people in different states or towns. It's only about sex, okay? But they're doing it. And they're doing this dangerous thing that they're not supposed to do. And the card of Saturn is here, temptation. Now, let me tell you, once you find out, because the Tower card is going to bring in a lot of messages for you, and the card, the Page of Cups is also about divine timing. It is also about gossip. Now, Page of Wands, on the other hand, is a minor arcana of the Fool. It's the trigger for courage to what? To bounce. And I feel once you find out about what this person is up to, somebody's headed here. You're going to throw them out like trash. I am not applauding you for doing this, but I feel that you feel that they're too trashy anyways. And by disrespecting you, because you have been faithful and modest, false indigo. You felt discarded like trash. And perhaps you are going to retaliate and throw them out. Just putting this out there. Okay. Just putting this out there. Now, this card interview, I feel, I'm not saying you interview this person, or perhaps, because you're showing up as a business, this card for me, somebody who is self-made woman. I know this is not the Pentacle card, but I'm getting this somebody who's very fiery and passionate about everything. Did you meet this person on an interview where you got on the same page, about everything in life, and you're waiting for them, they're constantly on the verge to reveal and confess that they want to marry you. I feel this, that the first time when you met this person, because you are a divorcee, I feel this, you're a single parent. You said, before I jump into another relationship, I want to interview this person, as in not interview like, hey, no. I mean, get on the same page with somebody, and they really love bombed you. I'm all about the heart. My heart beats for you. My mind, I think like you. So what if I'm younger? Look at my potential, and they have a lot of potential. And you're waiting for this to happen on the verge. They're always on the verge, but not there to confess. You're waiting for them to tell you, I want to marry you. Or there's somebody who's crushing so badly, and you're like, my God, when are they going to reveal this to me? But they're not, because this is a clear energy. Okay? Let me take some kippers on this. You waited for a long time, huh? Another thing that I'm getting is, if you are not the one who's going through a divorce, perhaps this individual, even though they're younger, has been trying to tell you that, they're still dealing with somebody in a legal way. Perhaps they have children. Okay, you could be you could just be a mom, or I'm sorry, you could just be a single person who's just got divorced. You don't have children, or maybe both of you have kids. Okay. Now, you have a child, they have a child, and they're telling you that they are dealing with this ex who's really, really angry, and that retaliation, and who wants to punish me. It could be them, and you're waiting. Okay, like you're like, okay, so you're going through your divorce. I just went through mine. What is taking so much time? What is taking time is that they do not want to give up this player energy. They want to play the field. But there is an energy here of somebody who wants a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. It's there. It is there. Take some kippers on this, okay? Hi, Kipper. Give me some cards for Aries, please. Okay. All right. So let me tell you what's going on here. We have the main person. Look at him, on point, money on point, uh, attractive, sexy. This is somebody who's extremely attractive and well put together. Very, very, very well put together. Now, this courtship that happened between the two of you, this is about meeting. Remember this card? I felt you guys met up, meeting, social life. Maybe you met through your friends, yeah. Maybe you guys met through your friends, and you said, oh my goodness, we're the same. There's so much in common. And you felt that thing, and they were playing you from day one. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. You're somebody who's got a good position in society. I can't shake this off. You're somebody who's older. I'm talking to somebody who's older. You're male or female, doesn't matter. What you could be either. You have a great position in society, something which has got a lot of grand honor. You have created something that people look up to you. Now, you're dealing with somebody like this who's very well put together, and you've had a meeting with them. Okay, because this courtship card is, and when the courtship period was going on, they came at you with this bomb after bomb of love. Okay, sex, passion, champagne, chocolates, caviar on the beach, all this. They did. They came at you really hard, and they're very sexy. I do not blame you, man. Go for it. But you thought there was potential to, and I think that they knew that you are somebody who's honorable. There is modesty and faithfulness. You have this. And my darlings, they look upon you as a jackpot. Let me tell you this. There is somebody here who wants a rich person. I don't know if it's a Lolita looking for a sugar daddy or a young stud looking for a sugar mommy. But there's somebody who looks upon somebody as a jackpot. This is just hitting on me, 777. When they saw you, they went the cha-ching, 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 what can I get? Just putting this out there. Comment below and let me know. The reason I feel that is, remember the card, false indigo, false person. The masks. I told you this is about masks. The masks are falling off. You're seeing the true person, the true player in all their glory. And you're sick and tired babysitting them because they're freaking fake. Now, this person is thinking about somebody. This looks like an office. There's somebody who travels for work because it's escapade card. Okay. I'll give you another message. Perhaps they're working for you and they're dreaming of other people in your office, right under your nose. That is possible too. Now, this card for me, is about waiting and about somebody being pregnant. There are 3 pages here. Either there are children involved or somebody is pregnant. I don't know if you found out that they've got this player as somebody pregnant also in another state. Just putting this out there. There's a card of waiting, exhausted waiting to see this person change, bloom, evolve, grow up, like all the things I've promised you. They're not. You're tired. Card of being tired, that 9 of Wands, you're tired. You put in so much passion. You're exhausted now. You're like, I can't. I just cannot. It's one before the 10. Tired of their shenanigans, of their behavior, of their unfaithfulness, perhaps, of their fights, of their childishness, of their retaliation, of them promising you a commitment and not coming through on it. And you've also lost money. You're tired of this relationship. It's an exhausting relationship. And I think if you have a child, you feel I have a child and I'm babysitting this person. Enough. Somebody could be pregnant here as well. Perhaps that's what you found out, or maybe you are pregnant from them. Preoccupied. Can't sleep. Mental turmoil. Prison. Just insomnia. Doom and gloom. Thoughts of, you're just preoccupied with you don't know what to do. You've done everything. You put in all you have and you're still at point zero. Nowhere. This may sound card for me sometimes is like a tower. Could be. Or perhaps this individual, you have created a home, or you are somebody who has this, who has a home, who has a life, basically. This person is leeching off you. They're using you for, I don't know, not just your body or your sex. This is also for money. Somebody here is being used for money, I'm telling you. Now, this also stands for your roots, okay? Your hometown. I don't know. There's something about homes here, Either you're moving towards them or they're moving towards you or they're at a distance. They are from your same roots. There's something here, okay? And you've wanted this stability with them, perhaps, to create a home. Sometimes also we look at this card as a hotel, motel. And if they're having their escapades, which are completely sex-based, perhaps this is what they're doing it at. There's also a card of legalities. There is somebody here who is divorced, who could be a divorcee, even though I don't have the Queen of Swords here. There is somebody here who's a single parent, or both of you could be single parents. Something is going on which is legal, or they are constantly telling you to wait because they're going through legal stuff and you're tired. Just putting this out there. Hey, Aries, comment below, let me know what you're going through. So I'm glad you're bringing the cycle to a close successfully. The bullshit. Okay? You're taking your power back. Remember that card? Self-esteem. Take it back. And this immersion and intuition, it's your third eye, your ajna opening organically and showing you somebody's true face because the masks are falling off. False indigo, the dangerous pleasures that we've been indulging in, are being shown to you while you are being faithful and modest. Wow. And your dreams are going to be fulfilled. This karmic cycle ending is going to make your finances bounce back. Also, your career is going to go on an upswing. Mark my words. Comment below, let me know, Aries. But they're going to try their best to keep you. You have free will. Spirit, can you give me 2 cards for my Aries, please? Let's see what we got here. These are my angel and crystal cards. Turquoise, spiritual card. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So the key thing is here, your true beliefs. You believed that this relationship had potential. You believe that this person would rise up and become mature, would take responsibility, become a co-partner, a co-parent, would become, more stable. They didn't. Your true beliefs are now being shown to you, which is going to guide your future actions, We have yellow jasper, control issues. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing what that others might try to control you. This person has controlled you with mind games, sex, passion, love bombing you. They've controlled you. And I feel there's somebody who's older here. So this attention that you're getting from this younger person has really made you giddy, and they've also confused you. They've controlled you with these things, with sex, with passion, with gifts, the sweet nothings romance, because you are somebody who has not had all this in your last relationship. This was something that you were starved of, and they came with it like a banquet, a buffet, eat all you can. So I understand. Once the masks are ripped off and you see something, you can't unsee it, yeah. And it's all right. It's okay. Time to bounce. It's their loss, not yours. Topaz, forgiveness heals. I think some of you are beating yourselves up. Your self-esteem has taken a big hit. And you feel like, how could you do this? You're mature. You're somebody who has a good position. How could you let this person make a fool of you? All right. Forgive yourself. Time to release your repressed anger as it is blocking your health and happiness, please. I want this devotion and these dreams, this devotion and this faithfulness and this modesty and this honesty you gave somebody was, like I told you, paid back in kind to you by being false, by cheating on you and playing. It's okay. Forgive yourself and forgive them, because if you have any repressed anger, you're going to take it to your next relationship. And I want you to be baggage free, travel light. Because the next person who's coming towards you is going to mirror you. Remember the twin flame card? Because we mirror each other, we attract that to us. Remove the negativity from your life, vibrate so high that somebody who is already at your frequency comes in. This person was pretending to be at your frequency. They were not. They just wanted to keep you stuck because they wanted money from you. There is something about, like I said, sugar mommy, sugar daddy, all this energy that is coming very strong here. My darling Aries, comment below. Let me know what you're going through. Like, subscribe, and I thank you in advance for doing that. I cannot wait to come back again and do another reading for you, my darlings. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.